Okay, I think so. We're live now.
It shows live on Twitch.
Yeah, because I just hit live, so it probably
okay.
just doesn't exist beforehand.
Yes, daughter.
I don't know.
I told you what we're doing, right? Okay, what do you need real quick?
Right, here we go. What's going on, everybody? Welcome to our first live show of 2024. If you don't know who we are, I'm Brett Parker. That is Dan and Angela of DNA Gaming over there.
Hello.
And we are here to just make sure everybody knows we're still here. We still exist.
Yeah, we were just taking a nap.
And yeah, we have a lot of stuff already done and ready, and yeah, we got a lot of fun stuff planned for 2024. So I know it's been a while, but we are here. Oh, Dustin's got a message for you, Angela.
Thank you.
Oi.
Wait, hang on. I got it.
Hello, Dustin. Hello. Welcome in, my friend. I'm just gonna post.
I forgot.
Dustin, I don't know how you do it, man. I know you told me, but I don't know how to screenshot on PC, so I'm just gonna take a picture with my phone.
Alt Control Delete. Or Alt F4, I'm sorry.
Yes, I'm gonna totally fall for that one, Dan.
No, nobody said it was a good thing I said. I mean, it was like clever. Being a fucking idiot.
Yo, Fiore, what's going on? The party has now begun. Absolutely. I got my big old drink in hand. I got my I Heart Bub shirt on.
Heck yeah.
Heck yeah.
Sweetheart Bub.
I have a shirt that was in the dryer and a hoodie. That's what we're sticking with today. Just hoodie.
I'm wearing the Exorcist.
I was hoping Angela was going to wear hers again. Since we only wore it for like 2 seconds during our recording yesterday.
You think that?
I had to go out in public earlier.
No.
I forgot to print my W-2 off from work.
Control Window S. Okay, I got to write that down. Wow, been a whole month of no dissecting. How does it feel? It was, to be honest, I didn't like it. I missed it too much. I was itching to get back. I know Dan and Angela were itching to get back. We were maybe Angela. I don't know about Dan. He's a grumpy guy.
I'm just itching.
I am. Well, Angela kept getting mad at me because they kept not just anybody. I'm like, I just got to put my finger inside things. Like, I got to dissect. It's got to go in holes. And she's like, stop harassing people. We can't get kicked out of the Weigels again.
The Weigels?
The Weigels. It's a gas station chain.
Oh, Vintage Video Pod is here. What is going on?
They make a cream for it, Dustin, but it doesn't work all that great sometimes.
Thank you for being here.
Thank you for being a friend.
For anyone who doesn't know, who hasn't been paying attention to the YouTube channel or our TikTok, I have been following along with this wonderful podcast, pretty much watching the movies that they're watching as they journey through 1982 and giving my, opinions on these movies in short form. I just wish more people would watch the videos on YouTube. Please. I know they're movies most people probably don't have any interest in, but you should watch the videos anyways because they're good. They're fun. They're short. And I'm having a good time watching the movies and, give them a little reviews on them. So, yes. You should definitely go follow Vintage Video Pod because it's a great podcast. Very good.
I'm going to take Parker's
very,
word
very
for
good.
It.
I've talked about them enough. About them enough.
But no offense to Vintage Video. I'm sure they're great. I just don't listen to a lot of podcasts. It's just a me thing. It's not anybody else.
I think for me, I listen to, and it's not like to be rude to anybody, but it's like I listen to too many, and then there's still more that I want to listen to that I can't get to because I already listen to too many.
Yeah, it's kind of me with a lot of other things too. Like I want to do all this stuff, like video games. Like I want to play all the James, and it's like no James for you. You got to play these ones. Like damn. And I want to finish them. I don't like starting them and not finishing them.
Yeah, I wanted to go see -1 minus color, but unfortunately, our theater didn't get it, so I won't be seeing it. So I'll be waiting until the physical copy of the movie drops, which I highly guarantee is going to have the version on it.
I hope.
I that's the thing is like, I think I was talking to Dustin, and I don't remember if it was him or somebody else that was on the show was talking to the fact that possibly they would do it separately. Maybe they'll make it a separate thing. And I was like, well, I don't know. I mean, yeah, I feel like they'd make more money off that. But I remember when Logan came out, and I bought Logan the day it came out, and it came with it was called the Noir cut, which was just the movie in black and white. So hopefully that's going to be the case, because I'm buying -1 physical 4K. I'm getting it. I just really hope that black, because as soon as I get it, that is the version I'm going to be watching first.
Yes,
is the black and white cut. So.
Absolutely, those pretentious fucks naming it the Noir cut. Come on, anyway,
Right.
here you go. No, it's all good. I'm just kidding. We won't be able to see it either. It's busy season right now. I don't even know if anybody has it around here. I just haven't had time, dude.
Brian Sanchez, welcome in. How are we doing tonight? Thank you to everybody who's stopping in. We appreciate you very much. We're also on Twitch right now for anyone who cares. If you want to go follow the Dissect That Film Twitch account that I haven't used in probably a year and a half. Yeah, because Streamlabs lets you stream on multiple, like puts you on multiple platforms. So I've said, fuck it. Maybe I'll activate that Dissect That Film Twitch account and whatever.
Heck
So
yeah.
hey, everybody who's visiting from Twitch, we appreciate you.
I guess we'll get their icon if they chat from Twitch. They'll have a different icon next.
Yeah, because
Nice.
those are from YouTube.
Well, Logan doesn't have atomic breath.
Well, that's a damn shame. He should.
He has atomic claws. That'd be badass.
Spider-Man has atomic semen.
So what movies did we see this month? I saw The Beekeeper with Jason Statham. What a good time for a 1 hour movie.
What?
It was the movie was only an hour? That doesn't seem right.
That just seems like a TV movie at that point, doesn't it?
I have to look up the actual runtime.
What?
That seems very short.
Yeah.
Huh. No, I heard it was good. I haven't watched anything. Just what we've watched for the show. That's it.
It's a David Ayer movie. Yeah, I knew it was David Ayer, but 1 hour. It just seems odd. That's not a full-length movie. So it's a interesting.
Tell me and I'll add it before we. Oh, shoot. Hang on. Okay, hang on.
Sorry, just sending out the tweet, everybody. Just sending out the tweet.
Yeah, it's all
I'm
good.
paying attention here. I just checked out Suitable Flesh. Saw that dropped on Shudder, so I will be checking that out soon. But I do need to check out the movie for that Screenbox sent me. So I need to check that out, because I've been it's been in my email and I've been trying to watch it, but I'm trying to find the time to watch it, and it just hasn't worked out. So hopefully I'll be able to get that, and then I'm going to check out Suitable Flesh. So that's what I'm saying. Like, maybe it'll have an extended cut.
What's the verdict? Okay, so I don't know. I don't know if I'll ever watch it, but what is the verdict on Suitable Flesh? Like what
It's mixed. I've seen people say that it's good. I've seen people say that it's slow, or it's not what they expected. I don't know. It's got Barbara Crampton in it. It's got Heather Graham in it. It is produced by Brian Usna, who of course is a producer behind Reanimator and a lot of those weird movies from good old Twitch and these what sorry, bye. No, No, thank you, Snowy Wind. We appreciate you. Yeah, so yeah, it's a mixed. I think it's a mixed bag. Sorry, I got distracted by the Twitch bot. Haven't been on Twitch in years, and I get on here, and it's like, oh, first thing that pops up, a bot. All right, post is up. Sorry about that. It's a good thing about live streams. I don't have to constantly be talking.
Twitch just living its best life.
Yeah, right. I need to make you guys a mod for the Twitch channel, since if we're gonna start using it, so you can just delete those messages.
Oh, I can do it right here.
Oh, can you?
I'm down with that.
No, I mean I'm already on it.
Yeah, Joe Lynch. That's right. Joe Lynch directed it. Yep. So yeah, I'll be checking that out. I got a lot of things to catch up on.
Oh,
Because
wait, I am a mod.
oh, okay, cool. That
I,
works.
I took care of it.
Awesome. I'm not on the Twitch channel right now. I'm just looking at the chat through this page. So
I pulled it up on my side. I put woo just to see what it would look like.
yeah, see, woo.
Woo.
Guess you can stream on Twitter and stuff too. Interesting.
Why?
I don't know. People do it.
That'll be fun.
I'm just being an idiot. Don't
Just get
mind
more
me.
people. Just get more people to come in. I guess.
That's fair. It's inclusiveness. All inclusive. All expenses paid.
But yeah, we just we want to just do this live stream to kind of prove to you all that we are coming back. That we didn't say we were just taking a break and then never coming back again. We needed the break. It was a great break. We feel refreshed. I'm still, of course, unfortunately, I'm still in my shitty spot that I said I wasn't going to be in by the time we got back. But unfortunately, things worked a little slower than I wanted it to. But it is what it is. But the room is built. Just a couple final touches, and then I'm going to start moving stuff into it, and then there'll be a whole new background. You'll be able to see all my awesome my DVD and Blu-ray collection. I'm going to have a VHS collection in the back. Some my awesome signed poster that Dan and Angela got me. It's going to be hung up in the background. Also, the other poster that is currently on the floor because it fell off the wall and broke. So that's got to get reframed so I can hang that one back up. Yeah, it's going to look great. And then, of course, all the goodies that I already have hanging up back here.
Oh, I did make some progress on our VCR.
There we go.
You know what I did? I took it out and I put it behind the TV, and I'm like, I need cables for this, and that's as far as I got.
I was about to say
progress.
Where?
Mine is sitting in a room over there, waiting for that room to be done, because at some point I would like to find like a small CRT TV to put in that room. And then maybe I could, put some VHSs on.
I wish you were closer. I would give you one, like right fucking now.
Yeah. I wish I just had one of the old ones I had, but of course it's like, oh, I don't need that anymore.
No, I know what you mean. Well, the only reason is because I, have a lot of older games, and a few hotels were replacing older hotel we were taking care of replaced a few of their TVs. And I just grabbed a couple CRTs. Like, these work? He's like, yeah. I would give it to him so fucking hard, Dustin. That's what I'm just giving the people what they want.
Do I need to leave?
No, you're good.
I feel like I'm interrupting something. Ooh, I don't want to watch.
Oh man,
it's like a gift giving thing. It's good times.
Yeah, there was really no plan behind this other than the fact that we have 3 episodes recorded. We have 1 week left until we are officially back. Our first episode of season 2 will be released next Friday, and it will be our episode with Dustin from the Flicks and Friend podcast, where we talked about Silver Bullet from 1985, because we have themes for the next 3 months. Yeah, Dan, were you raising your hand?
I was just like a bullet. I don't have one. They're in there. I don't have any on me.
I mean, that Dustin guy, he's something else.
Yeah.
He's a magical human being, and we appreciate him and his forever manliness.
Don't make his head bigger than it already is.
Did you see his pictures when he was 17 and he was like 30? It's crazy. Like, I'm not making fun of him. Like, he legit. It's like, this is me when I'm 17.
Those chops, man. Those
I know.
fucking chops. Uncle Scary Busey.
Yes.
Dude, I love Drunkle, man. He's great.
Listen, I would have loved to have a
Drunkle.
scary Uncle Gary, scary Uncle Gary Busey. Oh Lord. But yeah, we have
Grow them back, dude. There ain't nobody stopping you unless your wife's like, no.
watched
I don't-
Anbach the other night. Tony Jaa never disappoints. He surely doesn't. I've never seen that movie, but
I've heard of. Yeah, I've never seen him before.
I know he kicks ass in that movie. I need to look up The Beekeeper.
Yeah, that's an hour and 45
It's
minutes.
hour and 45 minutes. What
Yeah.
version of the movie did you see, Fiore?
Because I
An
looked it up
hour?
and I was like, what?
It's an hour and 45. Like, that's almost a 2-hour movie. I want to see it because it's Jason Statham, for one. I actually don't mind David Ayers as a director. Jeremy Irons is in it. We all love Jeremy Irons. And Josh Hutcherson is in it. And I like him too.
I'm just kidding. It's fine.
I grew up with Josh Hutcherson. Freaking, is that? Wait a second. The mom from The Cosby Show is in it?
What?
Hang on.
Yeah.
I still have it pulled up. Hang on.
Wow.
Oh!
That's the version I watched, the theatrical version. The 1 hour cut? But that is the theatrical version.
Saw that.
Huh.
Did you leave?
Claire.
Did you disappear for 45 minutes? I'm confused. Has anyone else here seen The Beekeeper? It's longer than an hour, right?
I was gonna say I just pulled it up on IMDb.
I'm not trying to be a dick, but that's crazy. Now you got ripped off. An hour. What's up, Thunder? Thunder
Here
Ronin in
comes
the house. Look at that. We got some people from Twitch coming over. Love to see it.
Heck yeah.
I was thinking about just doing my personal Twitch account, but I was like, Dissect That Film one. That'll work.
I don't know if it's already on there. You might double check.
That's weird, Fiore. I'm very confused. Because I remember seeing you post that on, I think you posted on X, that you said that you had seen it and it was an hour. And I think I was confused at that point too, but then I think I forgot about it. Now that you said it again, I'm just still like, what? Huh? Oh, crazy. So yeah, we have Silver Bullet is going to be our season premiere episode. We're very excited. I'm just going to let you all know now. I tried my new mic on that episode and it might not sound as good as this one. So my apologies in advance. I'm going to try my best to make it sound as good as I possibly can. You all know that the show isn't built on fucking studio quality audio. We try our best here. We're, getting by with what we got. So it's all about the conversation. That's hopefully what you guys come for. It's not terrible. So there you go. You guys bring your hopes up for how good the episode is. No, it's a great episode. A lot of fun. Hanging out with Dustin is always a blast. You can also catch me on Flicks and Friends on Monday. I believe that's when the episode drops, right, Dustin? Where I, because a 3-hour episode on our channel wasn't enough. I had to talk about Godzilla 98 some more.
Absolutely.
So I went over and hung out with the Flicks and Friends crew and talked more about Godzilla 98, and it was a blast. But it was so hard to try to talk about things that we hadn't already talked about. But it was great.
It's okay. I gave Dustin crap on TikTok for that.
Amber, you remember to check your volumes before recording?
Wait, what happened?
I don't know.
I don't know either.
No, I got you, Parker. Yeah, my head will be questioning how can it be a 1 hour? Maybe your clock was wrong. Maybe your clock stopped or something.
Did you go through the time change? Did you watch it?
I'm it's gonna be like a mystery to me.
I'm confused.
I need to know. Your volume was at 35. Oh no!
Turn it up.
Yeah, we had we dealt with that yesterday because volumes were higher on my end than on their end. It was a whole thing,
And
and then
I
we
don't
just
know how.
then we just resorted back to what we were doing before and recorded. So yeah, like I said, the great thing about editing is you can kind of move levels around and get things to where you want it to be. Unless it's super low, then it's a lot harder because you can only go so high in editing programs.
Yes.
Yeah. My volume was at 35 when it is usually at 79. And what do you use Audacity, right, to record your stuff? That's weird. Figured it would have like shown you your level.
Yeah, I just thought it was weird because you kept saying we were too loud, but we kept turning it down, and Audacity said we were too low. So it's like, I don't know what's going on.
Well, we can ask the people right now how loud we are or how we sound. Like, you guys are too fucking quiet. I'll just max out the gain. Like, eat it.
Yeah. I can,
Yeah,
I mean, I can talk like that.
Yeah, I had to resort back to my old mic because I have all the right filters and settings on this thing, and it sounds great. But I bought a new mic because I want to do other things other than just doing the podcast. I want to do I'd like to dab more into voiceover and do other things. And I like the sound of XLR mics. I just have to figure out how to get it to sound better before I fully record an episode again on it. It shouldn't sound terrible. I listen back. It's just not as crisp as I like the sound of my mic to be.
Just need an auto. Just make it what it's supposed to sound like.
Yeah. I wish you could just plug it in. It's just like,
It's great.
Doesn't work that way.
Yeah, Chris button.
That's why it's USB mics.
Chris
They're
button.
like, they take all the work out for you.
They really do. I'll look at the IMDb for the Beekeeper too, see if I can find anything. Yeah, that's weird because IMDb, because me and Angela just looked it up on IMDb and it was an hour 45. So listen, I'm not calling you crazy. I'm just confused.
He just ain't calling you for dinner.
Yeah. OBS. Oh, that's weird. Oh, did you just not look? No. Yeah, I've made that mistake before. And half the recording was, it was like 5 minutes that was just me talking and nothing was happening. It's because you went on another show. What show was that?
You see, always gloating about going on other shows, rubbing my big fat fucking nose in it.
Oh,
that's what Dustin said.
I'm just kidding. No, that's what I'm talking about, Dustin.
It's getting aggressive here.
Gosh.
I'm just trying to add some pizzazz.
Very aggressive.
No. So back to the podcast conversation. So
Please.
for the next 3 months from in February, March, and April, each month will be themed based around the year of each of our births. So, not to point it out, but Angela is our oldest member of the podcast. Born. Yep. Pointing at you.
Not to point her out, but that just completely wipes out what you just said.
we kind of have to talk about it, right? About whose year it is.
Just kidding.
So Angela's year is 1985. So we each pick a movie from that year, and then we do our normal, episodes. It's nothing different than how we do the show. It's just kind of, that's how we pick the movies. So Silver Bullet was episode number 1, picked by Dan. My pick is 2 weeks from now, which will be a Return to Oz, which we did with Allie from the Quad Pro Quo podcast. I always got to say that podcast slow because it's like a tongue twister.
Yeah, way better guess than Dustin.
And
stir the pot. Stir the pot. It's fucking around.
See
Y'all
if you ever get invited on
all
there.
of you all are.
I ain't involved in his.
And we're also going to be recording more episodes based around holidays. So we're doing a Valentine's Day episode, which we recorded last night, which is the 1981 My Bloody Valentine. And then next week, for the final episode of the month, we are recording The Black Cauldron, which was the Patreon poll winner.
I so wanted them to pick the other one.
What was the other one?
Oh, the Chuck Norris one.
Oh,
Invasion USA.
Yes.
We just need to do Don't Fuck with Chuck month and just
Yes.
Chuck Norris. Yes.
Yes.
All Chuck Norris movies.
So yeah, we're going to be doing. We don't do a lot of animated movies on the show, so it's going to be nice to hop back into some Disney animation, especially ones that are kind of. These were like the ones that didn't get the love because it was part of that dark period of Disney animation, which we're also going to be covering another movie that was kind of at the tail end of that next month when we do 1986, because that's Dan's month, because we all know I'm the baby of the podcast.
Yep.
So yeah.
You're just a baby.
So yeah, we already got 3 episodes recorded. So you guys know for a fact we are coming back. We have things in the pipeline that just got to be edited and then put out to you in the coming weeks. I'm going to be trying to get the first episode edited by Tuesday to release it on Patreon. So if you're a patron at the $1 level, you'll be getting early access to the first episode. I'm debating whether or not I want to keep doing the YouTube premieres for the episodes. If you guys are interested in that, I'll do it. But if I don't get enough, like it's one of those things where it's like YouTube, I want to grow the YouTube, but I'm also like, I kind of want to get the show back up to where we were before I'm like stressing about YouTube stuff. Because the thing is I don't put extra work into the video version of the podcast. I'm not putting a lot of clips or doing things like that, like podcasts that really focally look at YouTube as their primary source. I just want to release the episode and get it out to you guys to listen to or watch. You know, I think that we have people who watch on YouTube, which is great. Thank you very much for anybody who watches the podcast. That's kind of why I love doing it, because I know that there are people out there who enjoy watching the podcast. I know Dustin has, posted pictures of him watching the episodes, and it's a lot of fun, but it's it's a lot of work. YouTube's a lot of work, and it's trying to figure out a way of making it better. I'd like to get better episodes on YouTube. I'd like to get better content on YouTube so that we can grow, because I'd like to hit 1,000 subscribers by the end of 2024. I think we could do it.
That'd be pretty fucking sweet.
And I'd like to get YouTube partner on the channel. I got to get more people in to watch stuff and stuff like it's a lot.
Yeah.
I don't have that much time. I barely have time to do what we're doing now, but I'm going to make sure that we at least get you guys the episodes to listen to. So give me back my action. Oh boy, that's fun. Yeah, I'm waiting for the call from them. I can't wait to be on their show.
One day we'll be there. Or you will. You'll be. You got to test the waters for us.
Yeah. But yeah, we got a lot of fun guests coming up for these months. Like I said, we have 1985 for February. We have 1986 for March, and then we have 1991 for April. So,
how early in the month are we releasing the poll for people to vote for the final movie?
So, because we have guests for the next 2, probably going to post them a little earlier so I can give the guest enough notice so they can watch it whenever they need to. So, probably a couple weeks before we record, at least. I only post the best angels. I mean, I know what you mean. Get the episodes of my ear holes. You know what you can do while we're still not back officially. I mean, we technically are with this live stream, but since there's no new episodes, this is a good time to go back into the backlog and listen to some old great episodes, because we have a lot of great episodes that we've done from over the past. I mean, we're pushing I think it's I think March is our anniversary. I'm trying to think of when. I'd have to look back at the release date or when we first record. I think it's April is going to be our 3 years, and trying to come up with a fun idea for what to do. We are in conversation of what to do about it. Either we're going to do a live stream, live episode. So doing like what we normally do, but doing it live. There's some ideas being floated around, and we can't wait to get that out to you guys, because that'll be So I think April is when we streamed our first episode, so that's technically when our anniversary is. Also, hey, I would love to see you guys do some Tony Jaa movies this year after doing your little birth month movie theme. So yeah, it's I don't know what we're gonna be doing. I know we have some ideas, and we have some other people that we're gonna be getting on the show after these themed months are over. I mean, every month is technically gonna have some sort of theme in a way, or we're gonna be covering a franchise. I know we have Ninja Turtles. We're gonna be covering some of the Ninja Turtles movies this year. I'd love to dive back into like a deep franchise, like a franchise that has like 5-6 movies under its belt. Yeah, it's we have a lot of things planned, but we didn't want to push it too far out because then it just gets too crazy. We're trying something new. We've never done this much planning before. Usually it's like 2 weeks notice that we're like, hey, we're gonna watch this movie, we're gonna cover this movie type thing.
Seat of our pants, baby.
Yeah, we're actually like planning things out weeks. We did this whole thing at the beginning of January. And then we've been over the last 2 weeks, we've recorded 3 episodes. And we got a lot of other things planned for, we have other guests that are going to be coming on after those 3 months. So we have to then plan what we're going to be doing with them. That's why we have the Ninja Turtles planned, because we have a guest that's going to be lined up for one of those movies. So it's one of those things.
Oh,
yeah, go ahead.
Keeping it vague, they said, speaking of Ninja Turtles, they said that should work. Perfect. I told them it wouldn't be till March, April, or not March, whatever we talked about the date for recording. Be around then.
All right.
So that's plenty of time.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we're going to be planning even more. We'll solidify things and all that.
I got that message earlier. Forgot to send it to you. I'm just letting you know.
All good. I hate Swipe. I hate Swipe too. But I use it every day. Swipe text, where you like swipe your hand over the letters.
We have it turned off on our phones.
Because
I hate it.
And I always have typos.
I'm not good with just texting. Like normally, I usually swipe.
No, not either.
Got to head back to Dominion? Absolutely not. Never watching that movie again.
Nope. I can't wait for the new Jurassic Park so we can shit on that one too.
I would rather listen to our 3-hour episode 150,000 times over than watch that fucking movie again. Nope.
Damn.
I'll just watch The Lost World, and I don't have to worry about any of it.
Oh my God, if you guys are bringing Crystal or Johanna from Hack the Movies on the show, I'm going to love you guys even more. I would love to get both of them on at some point. And we do have plans to bring Tony on the show again.
Yes.
So I'm excited for that. And then it's one of those things because like I've talked to Tony. I have never talked to Johanna or Crystal. So, and I'm just a very nervous person when it comes to like reaching out to people I've never talked to actually. So it's like trying to plan in my head, like, how do I go forth with this? Because I just don't want to sound like a weirdo, even though I am a weirdo, but I don't want to come off as a weirdo. So I'm going to try my best to reach out to them to try to get them on the show at some point. Because I know like Crystal's been on Cinema Trip before, so I know it's a possibility we could get her on, or both of them. That would be fun.
Sure.
Yeah. Can't wait to hear you guys rant about which Ninja Turtles movie you hate.
All of them.
So for our Ninja Turtle, sorry, we're not going to be covering the entire Ninja Turtles franchise. It's actually up in the air on how I want to do it. Our original idea was we were going to just cover the 3 90s Ninja Turtles live action movies, do a separate episode for each one of those movies. I don't know if I really want to go into the entire franchise at this moment. I do, though. We are going to be covering the Mummy franchise this year because we have a guest for the Mummy. And the Mummy is celebrating its 25th anniversary this year. Big anniversary. So definitely want to talk about it. And we have a great guest for that. We just that's another one. We have the guest planned. We just have to get the date down because for one, the guest is from the UK. So that makes it even harder to plan because they're like 5 hours ahead of us. So trying to plan everything around that is going to be always fun, but we're going to get it. We're going to get it all worked out. It's going to be a lot of fun. We have, and then there's other, we have other new people, we want to get Vintage Video, on the podcast. you know, we want to get Brad from Old Man Brad back on the show. We actually going to have him come back on for our first episode of Out of the Tubi for the year.
Yeah.
It's going to be a lot of fun. We got a lot of fun stuff for you guys. Like the Patreon, we're going to be trying to get some commentary tracks recorded this year for our $5 patrons. So if you want to get extra bonus stuff from us, if the weekly episodes aren't enough, we have a Patreon. It's there if you want to join us and help support the show and get some extra goodies. There's a $1 tier where you can get episodes early. I'm going to be posting like bloopers from the episodes, like stuff that I'm cutting out that's I think is funny, but it doesn't need to be in the core episode. Side tangents, stuff like that. I've been slowly introducing. Oh yeah, and then we have the monthly Patreon poll, which I'm gonna try. If it depends on how much of the Patreon actually does it, I'm gonna try to keep it consistent and maybe do it every single month. Like we just come up with an idea of like, hey, like if we do the Ninja Turtles, month, you know, we do those 3 movies, and then for the 4th week, I throw the rest of the Ninja Turtles movies up, and you guys can vote on which Ninja Turtles movie we cover for that 4th week, like of all the rest of the movies.
So we give you guys some involvement.
Yeah, we want to get you guys. Yeah, we definitely want to get you guys more involved because I feel like it was lacking last year, but it was also the first year of the Patreon. So it was kind of just I created it, and then I'm just like I was planning as we were going. So we have the Monster Zone. That's still going to be a thing on Patreon, but we are changing it to 1 episode a month instead of 2 because we have the Tubi show, and then we have other things we want to do for the Patreon. And if we do 2 episodes a month, it's just going to be too much. And I don't want to burn out 2 months into being back. So it's trying to pay. I'm also trying to pace myself, guys. I'm trying to give you guys your money's worth, but also not hate myself for everything I'm doing.
Well, it's also diversity of content as well. It's
Yeah,
not
exactly.
just like, and we all know you like the movie reviews and stuff like that. And we hope you enjoy, like, for the higher tier patrons, like they like the Monster Zone and the Tubi show and stuff. But we want to give you some other things so you have different. You don't go to a buffet and eat the same shit. You get a bunch of different stuff.
Yeah, exactly. I like the way you put it, Dan. I like the way you put it down.
I like sandwiches. So
I love sandwiches. Sandwiches are good. Sinful Princess is here. Hello.
Hello, ma'am.
Babies. They're babies.
Whose babies?
I don't know.
Not mine.
Dustin's just putting weird things in the
I'm
chat.
confused. I don't
know. It's probably a reference to something. I don't know.
Yeah,
I'm not good with quotes.
I usually am, but that one did not for me. That's the sound effect.
Dustin, can you talk about what movie you're covering on Give Me Back My Action Movies?
Secret of the Ooze.
Have not seen that movie in a long time.
Oh, you know what I listened to on the way home from work today?
What's that?
Nothing.
So I have like a, you know how on Spotify you can like songs and it creates like a playlist of all the songs you like.
Yeah, sure.
So I have the Terminator, or the original Terminator, and Terminator 2 theme music on, and they played back to back, and it was on shuffle, and it played back. God, it's one of my favorite themes of all time, and it just shows that Brad Fiedel, when he made the original Terminator theme, and he got the job for Terminator 2, he went, how can I make this already epic theme just the most epic theme of all time? And that's what we got for Terminator 2. And it brings a tear to my eye every time I hear the Terminator 2 theme. It's just so good.
No, that's the first one. I'm sorry.
No, that's the theme.
Is it? Okay, sorry.
Yeah, that's the core theme of Terminator.
I know. I didn't know if that was like a variation that I wasn't thinking of because I forget.
Secret of the Ooze? Yeah, I haven't seen Secret of the Ooze in a long time. Hope all are well. Y'all are well. I can't read. I'm sorry. I'm doing great. Dan, Angela. I know Angela's doing great. It was her last day in retail. Woo woo.
Almost 20 years later, and I finally got.
Sorry.
Yeah, we ain't talking about you right now.
Okay. No, go ahead. I was going to answer Dustin's thing, and I was rude. I'm sorry. Go ahead. Yeah. Is it the thing you sent me on Sunday that you watched on Tubi? Is that what you're talking about, Dennis? Dennis, fuck. I have a coworker named Dennis. Dustin.
Wow.
Wow. If you know me, I fuck up my names all the time, even for my own children.
Listen, I have to call you out.
I know. Explain yourself. This is for me. I need to explain myself. What's a good percentage of movies to do? I don't know. I actually, surprisingly, I do not watch a lot of movies. I'm glad I'm on this podcast. I like talking about the movies. I just don't go out of my way to watch a bunch of movies.
I can give whatever percentage of musicals.
I don't
he won't
dislike all musicals.
But you won't
there are
watch
some that I like.
Oh, excuse me. Minus Sweeney Todd.
And Dr. Horrible's sing-along vlog.
That one too. But anything past that, he probably won't watch it.
Probably, yes. That is correct. But no, I don't know. I haven't seen as much as people probably think I have, because I love bringing up, like, you haven't watched that? Oh, and, like, freak out.
How many times have I gotten that from you guys?
I know. I'm as much of a hippopotamus as anybody else, so. I hate Rocky Horror. I hate that movie so fucking much. I hate that.
I told
almost every time.
I told him that I was going to make him watch it. Like we were going to somehow get it on the show.
Well, I've already seen it before.
I don't care. I want you to watch it again. No, because you have to review it. I know what it's going to... I know what you're going to say about it, but it's great.
Listen, I love Tim
Me
Curry.
too, Dustin. I love
Tim
musicals.
Curry. I hate that movie.
No. It's
we're
great.
covering
a musical soon.
We're covering our first musical on the show in March, because we're going to be talking about Little Shop of Horrors.
Listen, I this is by no means any form of disrespect to you, sinful princess, but just imagine what my wife and my whole family has to deal with. You just get this little bit of disappointment. They get it all the time.
I have a bucket that I'm currently like...
The disappointment bucket?
Yeah. He just fills it up every day.
Yeah. Pretty much.
Yes. I have... Oh, move. There's my Audrey 2 that I made for Halloween.
Feed me, Seymour.
Audrey 2 will make an appearance. I'm going to put a chair or something just behind us.
You know, I like
totally
some songs. It's funny because there's some things I like the songs out of. Like I like, Disney movies where it could be considered musicals, or most of them could be. I like some Disney movies and stuff that are, but I'm not a big musical guy. Never have been.
Which is weird because you like I'll Make a Man Out of You.
That's a great fucking song. That is the most manly song ever.
Let's get down to business.
Exactly. It's Donny Osmond, right?
I'm sorry, how can you not like Meatloaf singing to your soul?
But I don't like the person, nor am I particularly fond of the entree. So, like, I like his music by itself. Like, listen. All Meatloaf is meat flavoring with some bread and wood chips and ketchup on top. Like, that's all Meatloaf is. It's like, we need something that tastes vaguely like meat, and we can kind of pad it out a lot. Meatloaf.
But he would do anything for love.
Well, that's good for him. I would do a lot of things for promotion, but not anything. That's what I got promotion pads for. I don't fucking write songs about it.
Okay.
I know, this is great. I love the
it's getting heated.
Array I'm causing. It's getting heated. Phenomenal. I love
definitely from the live action Mulan.
Nah,
because that didn't happen.
It didn't. It's just so boring. Like, why would you not? But I bitched about this in other live action movies.
I'm excited to get back into talking about Disney animated movies.
I'm fine with that. That sounds
especially from a period that I just don't think gets talked about enough.
I want to cover Robin Hood.
Yeah, I know Nostalgia Cast just covered it because they're going through the 70s now. They're doing their 70s Palooza, and they talked about it, I think, a couple episodes ago, and they actually interviewed the director of Meet the Robinsons. Remember that animated movie? Yeah, he was on their show. That was pretty cool.
That's cool. That's awesome.
Yeah, but they talked about Robin Hood. I love Robin Hood.
That was good. I can admit that out of the 3 movies that I picked, I've only seen one.
Yeah, I mean, to be honest, I'm not surprised because you guys do that a lot. You love picking movies that are like, hey, why'd you pick the movie? I don't know. I haven't seen it yet.
It gives me an excuse to watch some things.
Yeah.
Like, that's literally what it is.
So the one that got picked, I I picked it because I've heard a lot of good things about it. So it's like I want to see that.
Well, Black Cauldron.
Yeah,
okay.
Invasion USA. I'd never even heard of.
I
Just
haven't
turn on the
seen.
news. You'll
I'm
be
just
right
like-
there.
I'm just like it has Chuck Norris in it.
I
But just
haven't
will be less Chuck
seen.
Norris.
I haven't seen the Black Cauldron since I was a kid. Like it has been 20 plus years since I've seen the Black Cauldron.
I remember they made that big deal about it when they re-released it because like it hadn't been released in forever. I remember like oh, they're re-releasing the Black Cauldron from the 80s or whatever. It's when they released
Yeah.
on VHS again or whatever.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
remember that.
Russell Crowe's Robin Hood. Remember that was a thing? Yes, I do. I've seen it. It's boring. It's pretty
Prince
much
of
Gladiator.
Thieves?
No, it was just called Robin Hood.
Oh, okay.
It was Ridley Scott's Robin Hood. Russell Crowe played him.
I need to watch Men in Tights.
Oh please! Now I will watch that. Fucking Men in Tights rocks, dude.
So good.
Oh, it's Mel Brooks. I mean,
Absolutely, it is.
but yeah, the Russell Crowe Robin Hood was it was literally Gladiator, but Robin Hood. Like that's what it felt like.
Better.
Oh, Gladiator's fantastic.
I fucking love.
Do you know there's a sequel coming out?
Yeah,
Oh,
we talked.
Ridley
about
Scott is directing a sequel.
How many years has it been?
It's been 23 years. Came out
Is
in
it called
2000.
Spaniard?
No, I guess it's about the kid from the first one, like the Emperor's nephew.
Oh yeah, because okay, I think I know what
Yeah.
you're talking about.
We have
The
our own
Horned
Ridley-
King rules.
You know what?
I said we have our own Ridley Scott.
We do, but his name's not Ridley Scott. He's
Close
he's the squid, the Squidnator.
Aw,
See you later, Squidnator.
I'm so sad that he hates that
He
nickname
hates
now.
being called names. Our son does not like being called nicknames. He's like legal names only
He hit-
here.
He
Like,
hit
thank
10
you,
years
Master
old, and he's like,
Dictator.
nope, too good for nicknames.
It's fucking great. What are you drinking again, Parker? I can't remember from your mighty flask.
I am drinking
A drink.
Jim Beam bourbon and a cranberry ginger ale.
Oh, that sounds good.
It's delicious.
That sounds it.
I had a couple ginger ales left from the holidays, so I might as well use them up.
Hell
for
yeah,
this.
dude.
Just think, I'm going to be bringing home a lot of samples
Yeah, she's gonna be bringing a shit ton home. She's gonna be loaded all the time.
every day. No, I won't.
I had a great day at work, honey.
Whoa!
I know that person.
Hey, what's going on, Rudy? Yeah, I figured StreamYard lets you link your Twitch channels. So I said, screw it. I haven't used it in a year and a half or even longer than that. It's probably been like 2 years since I've used this, but why not?
Look at him.
Rudy
He's a-
5453.
he's a
ruins
mod
video
too.
games. No, I'm just kidding. Just kidding.
That
No, I watch him on Twitch. Or not Twitch, TikTok.
Oh yeah, I love
I see him all the
Rudy's
time.
Rudy's clips. Rudy, I feel so bad. I need you to send me your address so I can give you your sticker that is like 4 months overdue. And I'm gonna give you way more than just one sticker. So because you're like, oh, but we don't live we live in the same town, but I am just trying
hand
to
it
like make my way to your house, or even when you're working. It's a lot of work for me, and so it would just be easier if I could just mail it to you.
You just meet him at the local grocery store.
I mean, me and Rudy
like-
really need to get together sometime because, like I said, we literally live in the same town. We literally know each other. Like, he's one person I've actually like shook hands with, and
You
like
touched
we
his
know
face.
each other.
Oh.
Hasn't he
we've-
been to your house? Or maybe that was somebody else that was at
I've been to
your
his
Bob.
house.
I
I've
was
been
going
to
to say
his
it was
house.
Bob that was
Rudy
in
just
your
pops
Twitch.
up in the
Oh yeah,
background.
well,
just disappears.
Bob is my best friend. So
Yeah.
we've
I
hung out.
I
a lot.
couldn't remember who was at your house. It was
Yeah.
Bob and your brother.
Smoke weed every day. What's up, Fiore?
I mean, hey, dude, you do what you got to do, brother.
Hey,
If your
thanks for
state
following.
allows it, have fun.
It doesn't tell me if you follow on Twitch on StreamYard, but if you did, thank you.
Let's see.
Rudy, you been playing anything awesome, dude? You're
First
a
time
James,
chat.
dude.
Yeah, he loves those retro games. He's been doing. The last clips I've been seeing is like a lot of Castlevania stuff.
Fuck yeah! What a horrible night to have
Make
a
you a damn
curse.
TikTok account and you'll see him.
No, I ain't doing no TikTok.
I know. I send you stuff
Everyone's
all the
been to my
time.
house at some point.
Not me.
I've been to a Halloween party at his house. It was awesome.
Ooh.
I've gone over there and we played Madden a lot.
Heck
Yeah, Madden was the shit.
If I come
No,
to Rudy's house, I'm gonna
fucking game.
Oh, I know, dude. Vic plays Madden 24. I'm like, dude, you poor person. I just want to show up at Rudy's house and play Anticipation on the NES. Fuck yes. Or Classic Concentration on the NES.
No joke. Still, my favorite thing to watch Rudy play is Mario Maker. He is fucking insanely good
There you
at
go.
Mario Maker. And
What was
watching
that I
him,
watched
like, it was like mesmerizing. Like, he would stream that game, and half the time, I wouldn't even hear him talking. I'm just like staring at him playing like flawlessly through these levels. And I'm just like, oh, I'm just in complete awe. And I don't know if I've ever been like that watching somebody play a game, but watching him like flawlessly go through a Mario Maker level, I'm just like, I could never do this in my entire life.
You don't need to play video games. You can just watch good people play video games, right?
Exactly. That is my thing. I would rather watch somebody be good at a video game than actually try to be good at a video game. Because
I didn't even see a video game played in the last TikTok that came across my For You page. It was the kids sledding down the hill.
Oh, yeah. I'll be right down the street from my house.
I've actually been, speaking of James, I've actually been playing Remnant 2 with my cousin. It's fucking phenomenal. It's on Game Pass. I highly recommend it. It is third-person shooter Diablo.
Ooh, that sounds like a lot of fun.
Dude, the combat's great. It's fucking wonderful, dude. We've been playing as a group. It's a good damn good time. And I've also started playing Mother 3 on my retro handheld because I'm finally getting around to trying that one out, which has such a strong.
How much was that retro handheld? How much was that thing?
When I bought it, they frequently go on sale. I think I paid $60 some odd, but I've seen them fluctuate on sale from like 50 to 70.
Is it a? So do you have to have like the cartridges? Like, are you using actual like?
No, I wish I had. No, it's a handheld emulator. I wish I had it here. I could play up to like PS1 and N64 games on it.
It looks like a little Game Boy.
Yeah, give me a second. I'll go grab it. But yeah, I updated the OS on it and everything like it. It's fucking sweet.
If I get one at some point down the road, you'll have to show me how to get all that taken care of. So I can
Retro Game Core. I'll talk to you about it. If not, I'll just default you to him because that's why I bought mine, and he has a fucking guide on it on his channel and his website. It's a great device. I love it. I play. It's like it's tiny. It's like that big. I know hands don't really count because you don't know how big my hands are, but it's like that big.
Put it up to your face.
Like this.
Well, yeah.
No, Mr. Ed, keep your penis away from me.
I played a shit ton of Madden Fury. I grew up with Madden since the Super Nintendo days. Like I had the original Madden for Super Nintendo. It was just called John Madden Football.
Yep.
And I played religiously up until probably 5 years ago. Probably I stopped really playing hardcore. I've always been terrible. My thing was always playing, like I would do a franchise with the Steelers, or we do fantasy drafts, and it was a lot of fun. And I get too competitive, and it just ruins my gaming experience with Madden. So, and also Madden is just garbage now. Like the gameplay is just not good anymore.
You have no idea how many times I've heard, I threw the ball. How did he do that? Why didn't you throw where I wanted you to? And from upstairs.
But Mortal Kombat, I used to play a lot of Mortal Kombat, but to be honest, there's just too much in those games now. I just can't anymore. I'm a button masher. I have no hand-eye coordination. Like my fingers are stupid. So I'm horrible at fighting games. Tekken 8, I've seen some gameplay in Tekken 8. Never going to play it, but if you stream it, I'll probably check it out. Just beat Remnant 2. Cool. Look at Dustin, like a little sly dog there. Oh, just beat it. Wink, wink.
Yeah, I'm just gonna rub it in there.
Yeah, Madden. I mean, to be honest, my brother and my buddy got Madden, and they're doing like a franchise, online franchise where they each pick a team in the same division, then they get to play each other once in a while, and they're like, "Oh, you should get it so we can all be everybody will be a different team." Like, I'm gonna suck and I'm gonna hate it, and I'm gonna be pissed off that I spent $35 on a game that I don't need that type of blood pressure spike. So I'm just gonna stay away from it. I'm probably gonna re-download Call of Duty Zombies from the last Cold War on my PS5 because they had an open world zombies map and I just didn't get to play a lot of it. So I'm gonna go back and maybe get back into that. I gotta hop back into God of War Ragnarok. I bought it, played 3 hours of it, haven't done much with that. I want to eventually get Spider-Man 2 because I played the shit out of the first one, 100%ed it. And the second one looks just as good or even better. So
Oh shit, sorry.
Yeah.
If you have Game Pass, you should download Power World. It's fun.
I watched a video that Tim the Tatman put out today about it, and I was like, oh, that looks interesting.
I've been playing it for the last like 3 days, like nonstop.
So yeah, there's a lot of games that I would love to get into. I just, to be honest, I'm for the last yeah, that's really cool.
And here's the can't see very well the
It's
RL
so
buttons. R1,
Very
L2,
cool.
stuff around the back. And here is a 16-ounce can for size reference. So
That is cool.
It's great. I like it. I have it in my pocket sometimes. I take it everywhere. It goes to. It's probably in the middle of my game.
It's definitely smaller than a.
Yeah, and make sure you get a decent
Switch
brand.
Lite.
This is why I did research on it. Like, you don't have to get the same one I got. This is just the one I've had, and I had, like I said, I put a Onion OS, and then it'll do. You can take just in the middle of playing Mother 3. The screen's really great. Like, I just downloaded a big ROM pack for it. It's got most of the shit that I care about. So, anything else I could throw on there? I threw on the original Resident Evil 2, Mega Man X4 through 6 to the PlayStation, and they run like a dream.
Yeah, I would want to do like Super Mario World. I'd want to go through that again.
Yeah.
I'd love to go through Resident Evil 2.
Yep.
There's one game that I want to play so bad, but it's one of those games where I wish I could play with other people, is Vigilante 8.
Oh, dude, that was awesome.
For PS1, it was a Twisted Metal ripoff game, and I've probably talked about it at some point. I love that game so much, and I want it back. I want a remaster, but no one is going to ever make it because Twisted Metal's still a thing, and we haven't even gotten a new Twisted Metal in like a decade
since the PS3
or more. Yeah, I have the last Twisted Metal game right here for PS3.
Yeah, I never played that one. The last Twisted Metal game I got into was Twisted Metal Black, and then the Twisted Metal Head to Head on the PSP. Which, mind you, the Twisted Metal on the PSP was fucking awesome.
Twisted Metal Black was so good.
It's very good.
But yeah, Vigilante 8 was just so much fun. I just liked it because it was very much a Twisted Metal clone, but it had such great characters.
Oh yeah.
And the power moves that they had, and it kind of played better than Twisted Metal. Like, it felt like Twisted Metal was clunky, where Vigilante 8 was kind of like they took the formula of Twisted Metal and kind of made it a little smoother.
Yeah, I
don't know.
I played some Vigilante 8. There was a sequel too. I think it was Vigilante 8 Second Offensive or something like that, or I don't remember.
So I've rage quit a lot of games, Fiore, in my gaming life. I've rage quit Madden. I would say I rage quit Madden. I haven't played Madden since I did a tournament on my Twitch channel like 2-3 years ago. It was before the podcast, so yeah, probably over 3 years ago. I did a live stream Madden tournament, and I played in it, and that was the last time I played Madden. I will 100% do another Madden tournament, but I will not participate. I will commentate it because that was a lot of fun, but playing it made me want to punch a hole through my TV. So,
I'd love to go ahead, sorry.
Oh no, I'm just trying to think of other games I've rage quit. Probably a lot.
I just like to do more game related stuff. I didn't stream last Saturday. I'll be streaming tomorrow, but I've been doing Saturday streams on DNA Gaming. I've been doing that again. I've been playing through. This isn't rage quitting, but I'm building to it. Sweet Home. I've been playing through Sweet Home on the NES. Definitely the precursor to Resident Evil, that's for sure. A game that maybe want to rage quit that I can think about, and I don't know if it was just rage quit or disappointment quit, was I played Scorn. That came out like a couple of years.
I remember that game. Yeah.
And like I was like, oh, this is this cool cryptic body horror kind of thing, but it was like super fucking cryptic, and I was like, you have to give me something to go on for me to enjoy it. And I literally played it for like I think I streamed it for an hour and a half. I did nothing in the game because I couldn't figure out how to do anything. And I was like, okay, this is
I
stupid.
came home
and
from work, and you're like, I'm done.
Yep, I just stopped. I was like, this is fucking boring. I was so disappointed in that game. I ended up watching a video of somebody beat the game. I was like, how the fuck do you figure this shit out? I mean, I know I mean, I understand people have better perception skills than myself, and I'm not a puzzle guy at all.
I love puzzles.
I like the ones like Resident Evil. Like, I mean, I don't mind to work my brain a little bit here. I'm not like all unga bunga all the time, but
Just sometimes.
yeah, just sometimes. Fuck.
Just the show. I just got the Twisted Metal G Fuel flavor that just released. I didn't even know that was a thing. I know that they released a bunch of G Fuel flavors based on like horror icons. Like they did a Freddy Krueger one, they did a Chucky one, they did a Jason one. I just couldn't find any of them, or I just didn't care to look. So I would love to get the Chucky one.
There you go.
And the Nightmare, a Nightmare on Elm Street one.
I that sounds good. I worry about the cotton candy part of it.
Yeah.
It sounds like it would be good, but isn't all G Fuel just powder?
No, you can buy cans.
You can buy cans. See, I
Mhm.
can't.
Just eat the powder.
If I could buy cans, that would be great. I can't.
Yeah, you can buy straight can, just a pack of cans.
There's certain powders that they don't dissolve, and it's
No,
just disgusting.
I don't even think any of them dissolve right. I never. You could sit there and mix it for fucking feels like 10 minutes, and it's still like you still get the residue on that last sip. You're like, that was powdery. It still tastes good, but it's like, okay. Yeah, the powder always fucked with my stomach. Like I had to stop doing the G Fuel powder because it wasn't helping with the bowel movements, you know. It wasn't making me regulate properly. It wasn't good. It was just not good.
I
know it was a little too much
it
was TMI, but
walls, and
I'll let you know the truth.
Now this is random, and this is maybe what is the powder they used to sell for digestive issues? It was like in a white container with a screw-on lid, and it had an orange label.
Wasn't that
Metamucil?
Metamucil.
That's what it is. That's what it is. I don't just like this mental image of this can. I just could not think of like the label for it when you were talking. I don't know why I thought of that, but
we're in the commercial. They're mixing it, and it's like it disappears within 2 seconds. You're like, no, stop it.
Wrong.
I can't do cans because carbonation kills me.
Yep, it's not carbonation for me. It's caffeine.
I have to have caffeine in my life. At this point, make a second channel called Dissect That Game. That would be fun.
We can just put game videos up.
I could see the wheels moving.
I mean, we could literally have that could be like a channel that Dan and Angela could be primarily that could run, and we could just literally post them playing a game, talking about the game. Maybe they could do like history lessons on the game while they're playing, or talk about their like. I think that would be cool. I mean, that's not something that we have planned or have planned anytime soon, but I mean, it is an idea. That is a good idea. I think that's something we could put in our back pocket and maybe talk about it down the road. But
yeah, we'll remember it when it's old and melted, but it'll be there.
Yeah. When Dissect That Film starts to die, and we're like, maybe we'll talk about video games now.
It's that chocolate you find.
It'll just be
the white on it.
I grew up one of 10 million strong on Flintstone. Absolutely, Flintstone vitamins. I grew up on that shit too. My kids,
Flintstone's kids, 10 million strong and growing.
Mom, we need more Flintstones chewable morphine.
Always have a Pepto-Bismol just in case. Yeah.
Yep. I was saying, if we ever had a game channel, it would just be constant runs of me doing Mega Man X2. And then not Mega Man X2, sorry, Mega Man 2, and just try to get it sub 30 minutes. Like that's all I would do. Lay off, Dan. Like
Dan speed running Mega Man 2 part fucking 12. Like
I'll learn to do those fucking clips up the ladder and Crash Man stage. You watch me.
Ray's was the only can energy that was tolerable. I loved Ray's energy, and the thing is like I didn't stop drinking them because I disliked the company or I didn't want to anymore. It was getting too expensive. I was drinking one a day, getting a 12-pack for like $30.
Jesus,
like, that's a lot. Even with my discount, I was still paying $25 for a 12-pack of these cans, and I was drinking one a day. So it just got too expensive.
Yeah, Ghost and Alani. And I found some powder packs, Alani drink sticks. They actually do dissolve, and I was like, okay, we can do this.
Our local BJ's had a
blowjobs.
Yes, yep, exactly. We have one of those. They had a 24-pack of that what's that energy drink that starts with a C that a lot of people drink?
Celsius.
We got that. It was like $32. It was a 24 pack. So I felt like it was more worth it than buying a 12 pack for the same price.
Some of those are pretty good.
Yeah, they're not bad. They don't really do much to me. They just get the caffeine in me so that I don't die.
Yeah.
Because I like
I feel that.
I just need it in my body. It doesn't make me wake up anymore. It doesn't give me more energy. It just keeps my body from just going just falling apart.
And it keeps you from getting angry at people by not having caffeine.
100%, because there's a lot of those people.
Yeah.
That I work with. Yep.
Yeah.
I could watch Mega Man all day though. Oh, I could too. I loved watching Dan's his playthroughs of all the Mega Man games. So it was a lot of fun.
I did all 6 of them in 7 hours and so odd minutes, something like that one day. Like just powered through all of them. I did take a break or two. I did sub 8 hours. That was my goal. All 6 games back to back. First 6 games back to back. Bye, dear. She's never coming back.
I gotta pee.
It's all right. We're gonna be ending this soon. Anyways, we were trying to aim for an hour, but we're having a good time just chatting.
Yeah, I will say, speaking of Mega Man, I do plan on in the future, here soon. I think after I finish Sweet Home, that I know nobody gives a shit about that, but I'm just saying, I'm going to do a run of Mega Man 2 games. I want to beat the original Mega Man 2, and then I want like all back to back. I want to beat that, then Mega Man World 2 on the Game Boy, and then Mega Man X2 on the Super Nintendo. Just do it all in one shot.
Hell yeah. Mega Man X on the Super Nintendo, one of my favorite games of all time.
Fucking love it. I played it for its anniversary last month. I beat it in an hour and 20 minutes, and I played pretty shittily. So pretty sloppy.
Oh, it would be horrible watching me play that game.
As long as you're having fun, it's all that matters.
I haven't played it I haven't played it in over 20 years, and it would. Oof.
Dude, go ahead.
Oh no, I just remember buying the Mega Man Legacy Collection and trying to play just a regular Mega Man game, and I was like, I couldn't even make it through a level. That's how bad of a gamer I am.
That's all right, dude. See, well, I was playing this is for me because I love Mega Man. Mega Man and Metroid are my 2 favorite video game franchises. So I just know how to play those games. But you can unlock the Hadouken in Mega Man X. I don't know if you knew this. Ryu's Fireball.
Oh yeah,
from Street Fighter. Yeah, it's a one shot on like all the bosses. Well, I had it, and I did the entire Sigma's Castle of Mega Man X, got to him, and then I remembered I had the Hadouken the whole time. I was like, oh yeah. So I just fucking walked all over him, and I completely forgot I had it, and I literally just did it on the stream. So
that's awesome. I mean, you can always watch Sweet Home, the movie, which is on here on YouTube.
I do want to, but I just
because Movie Dumpster covered it.
Yeah,
and then they did I think they were on their guests' Twitch channel playing the game.
Yes, they played. It was immediately after I think their episode aired.
No. But yeah, I mean that kind of sidebarred to a lot of gaming talk. But you know what? That was a lot of fun.
That was good times.
Yeah, we let you guys know we're back. We're officially back next week. We're officially back with weekly episodes. All of the shows are coming back. The only one that is going to be on hiatus, I'm not saying it's canceled. Originally I was going to cancel the show, but I think I'm just going to put it on hiatus. The Slice of TV is a show that is kind of going to be on the back burner until there's something worth it. The second season of Halo is coming out, which we did cover the first season on the show, me and Andrew Schoening, and he has some interest in doing the second season. So maybe you'll be getting a Halo season 2 recap. We'll see how I feel. I don't know how I feel about this because, boy, that first season was rough. So maybe it'll get better. Maybe not. I don't know.
Do like we did with the Gamma and just do the one video.
Yeah, that's a lot, though, to be honest, going back and thinking about doing an entire season in one episode. I'll figure something out. I don't think Slice of TV is officially dead, but it's definitely not going to be one of the more top priority shows. Out of the Tubi is going to be a monthly show. We're going to be just doing one a month. They're all going to be themed. So we're probably going to be shooting for like a Valentine's episode on Out of the Tubi for February. That's going to be, it was originally a Patreon show. Now it is going to be a free for everybody show, but it's going to be once a month. The core show will be every week. Then We have our Monster Zone show, which is for our $5 patrons. So Patreon, if you want to listen to that show, watch that show, that is on Patreon at our $5 tier. Our $1 tier, we got our vote, our polls, extra content over there. So if you'd like to help support the show financially, please become a patron. We really appreciate all the support that we get from our all of the wonderful people who are over on Patreon right now. You warm our hearts with all the extra love. Oh shit, I forgot the second season of Muto, I think comes out today. What's Motu?
I don't know.
I don't know either.
Well, I was gonna say also for
Masters of the Universe.
I was I got it right before you said it. I was like, wait a minute.
Well, I was gonna mention, don't forget that even if you're not a patron, whenever follow us on all of our major social media, specifically on Twitter, as where usually I stuff. But if you comment on our things, we read comments on the air. Like he'll comment what we're watching, what movie we're watching, or even Angela will or I will, and you can comment on there, and we'll read.
We're gonna read the comments.
Yeah. I love hearing my comment read on podcasts. So I mean, I figure everybody else, don't cost you nothing. Just follow us. And
if you see a post of me watching a movie, usually I put like now watching, recording tomorrow, and then I'll ask like, what are your thoughts on this movie? If you've seen the movie and you have a thought on that movie, leave us a comment. We're gonna read it on the show. We usually read it at the end of the episode. So please be, if you want to be a part of the show in just a little way, for free, there you go. You can be part of. You can leave your comment and be a part of it. So it's always fun. I love reading the comments on people's, even if it's just, I love this movie. Like, I hate this movie. Like, even those comments are great. So, we want you guys to be a part of the show as much as we can possibly give to you. That's about it, guys. I don't know what else to say other than thank you for
the wheel
for sticking around. Oh yeah, we are going to spin for our Monster Zone episode for February.
Yeah, and we did add a bunch of movies from the 70s, 80s, a couple from the 2000s, the 90s. Some more diversity, like we were talking about earlier in the show.
There you go. I don't know if there's a way that you guys can pull up your thing on there.
Didn't we do this last time? Yeah, that would present, I think is how you do it.
Yeah, and it should pop up your screen. All right, so we're going to be spinning the wheel to see what our Monster Zone movie will be for
Hang on.
February.
There we go.
God, fucking 8-legged freaks. Jesus, Rudy. What are you doing,
man?
Yeah,
baby. I love 8-legged freaks.
I haven't seen it forever.
Oh, I'll add it.
All right, here we go.
And then we'll add it because then we'll be back at 30. It's 30 movies on here.
We'll keep it at 30. I think that's a good way.
Oh, that's what we just added.
We just added that.
The Loch Ness Horror.
Yep. Remove it. And then add 8-legged freaks.
Hang on, I got it.
He's requested it. We must do so.
Gotta make it.
Is that a brand new movie?
No, it's from like 81 or 82.
Oh, 82.
I forgot to say it, yeah.
Save.
82. The Loch Ness Horror. There's an actual. Oh my god, it has a 3.0 on it.
Oh, it's gonna be a doozy.
Oh, how am I gonna watch this?
Fuck, I don't even know either. Probably it might be an archive. I'd look on archive.org. It might be on there.
There's another Loch Ness Horror that just came out last year. It's just called the Loch Ness Horror. I love the poster for it though.
Yeah, it was on one of my. I remember seeing it on one of my dinosaur movie compilation things, and it just like came up when I was looking for stuff earlier.
Yeah, this is from 1982.
Yeah, 82. I'm sorry, that's the one.
Let's see.
The prop looks good. Like the actual prop for it, they did stop motion and shit. I love the design of it.
The Loch Ness Horror.
There's another one I want to add too, but it's Island Island or Island Claws. I watched it. It's not about Santa. I watched it. We'll find it. We'll find it somewhere. By golly.
Damn, doesn't even pop up on Let's Watch.
YouTube.
It's on YouTube?
Yep.
Beautiful. I love you, YouTube. Thank you for being there. The Loch-Ness.
And it says it's a restored master version in hi-fi stereo. Yeah. And it's not one of those, click on this link to watch this movie.
You'll have to send me the link because I'm trying to find it here. I don't see it.
Hang on. Let me see if I can pull it back up.
But yeah, there you go. There is our Monster Zone pick for February. So our first Monster Zone episode of the year. So make sure if you want to join in and listen to those wonderful episodes, join us over at the $5 tier over on patreon.com/dissect that film. We'd appreciate your support, and we want to make sure, you know, if you're dropping that $5 that you're getting some good stuff, because we're actually going to be reformatting the way that the Monster Zone is done. So it's going to be a little bit different than the episodes from last year. So it's going to be a lot of fun. We're excited. Also, Shudder got some goods too. Ooh.
Yeah. Shudder can have some stuff.
So. All right. Well, I got nothing else, at least for tonight. I'm going to go probably try to watch a movie before I go to bed. And I just want to thank everybody for all the support. You guys rock. Thank you for sticking around and not abandoning us during our little break. We appreciate you, and we hope that, you know, we can get back back up and running next week with our first episode of the season and get the ball rolling and get back to where we were. You know, we're closing in on 25,000 downloads for the podcast. So hopefully we'll hit that number fairly quick. And hopefully we can hit some major milestones, both on the audio version and the YouTube, you know, trying to aim for things all over the place. So, all right. Well, you guys got anything else?
No, I'm good. I think we're tapped. We did everything we talked about shit. Had a good time talking with everybody. Added movies to the wheel. Spun the movie.
Yes. Thank you so much.
Thank you, guys. It's good
time. All right, everybody.
Back.
Oh, actually, before we go, I did want to show everybody we have a new intro for the show. And since you all are here for the live version, I figured I would share the what the intro to the show is going to be. And also, I think I'm going to turn it into an ad that I'll be sending out to other podcasts to maybe put in their podcast. So it just feels like something that would fit perfectly. So here it is.
Your host, Parker, Dan, and Angela slice and dice their way through the good.
If it bleeds, we can kill it.
The bad.
You brought the devil!
That's the devil inside everyone.
And the ugly movies you love.
And you can't piss on hospitality. I won't allow it.
Hold your favorite films and franchises tight, because they aren't safe. In fact, it's already too late. It's time to dissect that film.
I love it.
Oh, it's so good. I can't wait to have you guys hear it every episode. Also, like I said,
I need him to read me a book. I could fall asleep to that voice.
He is probably my favorite voice in podcasting. Like, his voice is just so perfect. And he's going to be on the show, guys, this season. So I'm very excited to be able to sit down and talk to him. If you don't know who that was, that is Jason from Binge Movies and the Slashers. If there was there's a lot of podcasts I can recommend. There's a lot of amazing podcasts out there that I listen to that I couldn't recommend more. But Binge Movies, and Jason puts a lot of work, and his voice just drew me into his show, and his show is amazing.
Booming, dude.
It's fantastic. So yeah, that is going to be the new intro to season 2 of Dissect That Film. It's also probably, like I said, it's a perfect ad too, right? Like, to kind of advertise for the show. I'm going to do some tweaking for the ad, and then hopefully you'll be hearing that on other people's podcasts for their ad breaks or whatever. We're excited. We're very, very excited. So thank you, Jason, for providing us that amazing intro. We're very excited. That is all for today.
Out of me.
Thank you for joining us on this live stream. We had a blast just kind of sitting down and talking with everybody. And we're very excited for next week. So until next time, I am Brett Parker. That is Dan and Angela of DNA Gaming. We are Dissect That Film. And this has been another episode of Dissect That Film Live. We'll see y'all again next time. Bye-bye.
Bye. Oh, I don't know where I'm looking. Somewhere.